In case anybody doesn't tell you, prior to it happening, turning 50 is difficult. Well, at least it was for me. I turned 50 just a little over, actually, exactly a month ago. And I had a really hard time with it. I have mentioned that before in previous videos. I went on a trip in order to celebrate my 50th birthday, but moreover to kind of numb the agony and the discomfort of the fact that I was turning 50 years old. But a couple of interesting things have been happening to me since that occurred, since I changed ages and flipped a decade and moved into what's most considered the second half of life. I have the benefit of working in an industry where the majority of my clients are actually older than me. So as I've been lamenting the fact that I've reached an age that seems scary to me, they are doing a pretty good job of putting it in context. A lot of my clients are over the age of 60, and they are very quick to tell me that 50 is nothing, because eventually you're going to be 60, and eventually you're going to be 70, or at least you can hope to be so. The real gift, as I have learned, is being my age and still being healthy. I still ride my bike. I still ride a skateboard. I still go to school in a major university, and I'm in class with 20-somethings and 18, 19-year-olds. So it's difficult for me to put it into context what being 50 years old means when I live so much of my life in the manner of somebody much younger than me. However, there's a darker side. Shortly after I turned 50 years old, while I was on my trip, as a matter of fact, I found out that a friend from high school, somebody that I wasn't incredibly close with, but all the same was a very good person. He was a fun kid to be around when we were children. I reconnected with him just a few years ago and saw him again just back in August. And at 50 years old, he passed away in his sleep. Most likely a heart condition, but I don't know that for sure. A lot of times when this kind of thing happens, not a lot of information is shared. But that was a gut punch for me. That was an awakening for me. That's something to tell me that, oh my God, that's kind of crazy. But I digress. Let me back up for a second. The reason why my glasses just lit up is I want to show you some things. These are the top songs the year that I was born. The biggest song of 1975, which seems like eons ago, Love Will Keep Us Together by Captain and Tennille. I'm not going to play it because, copyright and all that fun stuff. Rhinestone Cowboy, though, too. Philadelphia Freedom. I mean, these are amazing songs. These are the songs that were big the year that I was born. Fame. I mean, come on. Shining Star. Great songs. Number one movie of the year that I was born. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. A movie I've seen a number of different times. One would say that it's Jack Nicholson at his best. Top television program. This one kind of hits home right now. All in the Family. We just lost one of the actors from that. Killed by his own son. Number one car of 1975, an Olds Cutlass. Now, I've had this car, not this 1975 version. I had an 89, I think an 89 Olds Cutlass. They don't even make Oldsmobiles anymore. That's how old I am, that they don't make Oldsmobiles anymore. That's insane to me. I mean, just absolutely bonkers. It's important to note, I've told my kids before, when I was a little kid, maybe 13. No, I was probably younger than that. My first television set that my parents bought me for my bedroom was a 13-inch black and white television set. I'm old enough to remember the Intellivision game system. I am old enough to have had the original Nintendo Entertainment System. I had a big wheel. I watched all the Saturday morning cartoons. He-Man, Smurfs. I'm that many years old. And yet, in all of that, concern about getting older and fear about what comes next, and this idea that I'm on the back end of this journey of life, it also gives you a certain amount of wisdom and patience that is hard to come by until you've experienced life in a way to understand how that really works. And it's also part of the reason why I am so cognizant of the fact that life is short, and that it's important that each and every day, in any way that we can, we find a way to enjoy this journey that we're on. Life is not a video game or a movie that you're watching. Life is not a book that you are reading. Life is not something that you're waiting for the next stage of. Life is what you are doing right now. What I'm doing right now, whatever you're doing when you watch this video. Life is the journey along the way. And if you spin your wheels and you waste too much of it, it'll be gone before you know it. So take the time, find a way to enjoy life. If you don't enjoy the things that you're doing right now, find some things to enjoy. It'll be over before you know it. My children are 18, 19, and 22. Stepson and 2 children of my own. That time of having little kids around the house for me is long gone until I have grandchildren, and I'm in no hurry for that. But in the meantime, I'm experiencing life the best way I possibly can, and I hope you do the same. Find a way to make happiness in your life a reality and live it to the fullest. Thank you for watching. I'm Christopher Hess. Like, subscribe, follow me, and I'll see you again tomorrow.